Everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion. I know, the unicorn hat, in which I'm really trying to make this not look like a... So, Juliet from Crocheting Me Too is thinking about coming. Just come back. I miss you. I miss you. And doing our collabs. Okay, so I put some mane on there. I'm not done with doing that, of course. But I want to show you guys. Okay, I've got both ears finished and on. I've got the horn there. And yesterday I started crocheting the little flowers. And this one was like down a little bit. So what I did was take some other color yarn, in which you can't see from here anyway, not that that really matters. It's for a unicorn hat. So doing the mane, and I will show you guys how I was, and I found another one of my crochet hooks. Yay! It's actually my oldest one. So this is smaller than this one, which is obvious. It's a bit on the obvious. Yeah. So this is the one I've been using, which is great. And this is one I've had like since I started crocheting. Recently, like so many years ago. Somebody asked me if I had crochet needles. Now I need to find my thinner ones of these. Now I have these. And I know I have a thinner pair of the bamboo ones. And then I have these. I gotta find the other one of this. I know I used it. It's probably up in there. But yes, I just need to find my thinner ones of these ones, which are wonderful to get knitty. And this is how I store them in my hair when I have to do something or I'm getting ready to crochet. Look, it's alien antennae. That was a little move there. If you don't know, somebody comes up on you creeping up in the middle of the night. No joke. A lot of knitters that have been attacked. Prepare yourself, guys and gals. You have a way to defend yourself with knitting needles. Actually, a lot of history behind knitting has to do with, it is a craft thing for making garments, but at the same time, it can also be a way to defend yourself, like using the heel of a pair of stilettos, which I don't own stilettos. I can't walk in those things. Let me get a drink of coconut water. Always have some sort of water. Like I said, water is life. So, now that I'm done babbling about that, we're going to take this hook, which is the G7. G7. Bingo! Anyway. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now this is what I was doing. I started pulling the yarn from the middle because I just don't feel like cutting yarn off and reattaching it and then making it into that. So what I'm going to do with this one is let that gray right here go ahead and play a part in this little flower that I'm making. And what I did was start in a round, and to make different shapes for the petals, you can do different things. Absolutely. I'm going to go on that one 4 times. Then we're going to skip over. Then I'm just going to go back in there and we're going to do that a couple more times. I do this, sometimes I do it different. Like I'll take it like that and then go like that and then skip one and then go over to the next. Go in, bring that one just through, and then the last one I go 1, 2 and through. I actually do the through on that one, and then one coming back around, because you see how like those colors are pretty together. I think like I'm more attracted to darker colors myself, like deep purples and deep reds, but that's just me. I've been told I'm a deep-minded person by other people. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Okay, and then I'm just going to take that back through there. Now, the only reason I'm doing this a specific way is because I'm starting to take it inward in the middle. And that's actually going to help build the flower as such. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go right here. Take that through, and then take it through, and take it through. And then that's how we have the beginning of that part. Do the same thing, go right back through there. Bring up 1, 2, and through. And then now that you want to bring that back down, just take that one there and then through. Because petal shapes are not all the same. And then take that through. It didn't go through. Okay, take it through. Kind of funny when it doesn't want to work your way. You just work it until it's your way. It's not Burger King, but you can have it your way. Oh, that's so true. Oh my gosh, who is tired of companies making excuses because of fake COVID? Helping my friend with phone numbers to Google, and we get the same stupid excuse. Okay, if everybody else can work from home, why can't they? They're the biggest global entity. They basically take people's money, but yet they can't have but a person in the office that's really grouchy and hangs up on people. Like, what kind of crap is that? You don't hang up on customers. Makes you not so popular. Especially when they hang up on veterans. My friend is a veteran. And they hung up on him like, ugh, rude. Rude, rude, rude. The check was rude too. Oh, well, I can't help you. This is only AdSense. No crap. That's why he was calling, dummies. You'll just have to... Like, they're not even helping in their help centers. So what good are they? None. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that one up like this. And now you'll see in a moment how this whole thing, like right there, how that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to take this through the bottom right? Take that through the bottom. Okay. Pull on that. Pull on that until you make that loop nice and tight to the hook. Pull her through. Put your hook in your hair. Grab your scissors. Make sure you always have your scissors near you because that always helps. Okay, now pull that loop through and look at that cutest little flower. Blue and gray, mostly gray. But it doesn't really matter. It's just a cute, see how that is? It's got the little petals, which I'm not sure you can, oh, there you go. Now you can kind of tell, right? Now what we're going to do is, because I need to have flower at the top, we're just going to take that one, right? And I'll show you how to make another flower in another color in a moment. I don't want to have too many of a color on this hat because that kind of takes away from everything else, you know what I mean? So we're going to choose a spot on here to place this flower, and I think I will just place it in the middle, right? Take my crochet hook through the hat, right here on where you see that first row of blue. Okay. Take one of the strands when you can get it. Right? Get that on your hook. Pull her through. If it'll go through all the way. Nope. And then when it doesn't, it's going to be a little bit challenging when you're like trying to teach this and not like full on focus on the hat. Oh no, see, like here's something to teach you. You accidentally go there, remember where you need to be. You need to be about here. Nope. About right here. We're just going to go for right about there. Hook that on. And then hope that we've cut that. Oh, yes. Third time's a charm. It is for this, trust me. You know, making hats like this takes some time and a lot of patience. Now, I've made various different styles of hats. And for various different people, for various different times of the year. And last year, I have to find the link to that. Last year, and this is when I was hoping Juliet didn't leave, we did this Christmas crochet collaboration. And it was really cool. I wish I could have seen what you made, girl. I wanted to see that. When you come back, I hope I get to see it. Hope you took pictures. Okay, I tied three knots, right? Like that, okay? That's just the overhand knot. And then what I do is a knot like this. And the reason that I do this is so that I can secure that down before going like this. And then I have these pieces here, which I shall put aside because that's extra pieces for the main. There you go. See? And now let me show you where the flower is. Now, if you look at this a certain way, you'll be able to see that blue that's underneath. And actually, I think that's kind of cute. Now, when it's on the cranium, let me take that crochet. I have a habit of storing my crochet hook in my hair. going to be a funny hat. Go ahead and laugh. It's made to be kind of like cool but funny at the same time. Hey, who doesn't like a fun design in a hat, right? Keep you warm. If you wear glasses, you see that you can wear your glasses. And this hat works, okay? It covers the ears. If you feel like covering your ears, you can cover your ears. And it still fits. Go like that. Actually, this is the way the hat's supposed to fit, just like right across. It's how I usually wear a scully cap. Okay, where else do we need a flower? I think we need some flower right here, because I feel like I'm missing something. So, Senia, I may wear your hat for a few minutes, just to show you another flower. I wish I had the access to that purple. I really do. Or the other blue, because that would be cool. But that's so far in here, it's like weird. It is. It's like seriously weird. So it's like, in order to do something like that, you literally have to peel back the yarn. And I'm just going to show you this, because you can take this and rewind it, and that's why I'm holding it like this, so you can absolutely take that, pull it back like this, right? And you can literally rewind this yarn. So, like I said, you basically have to pull it back. Okay, I do have some of the lighter blue in here already. So, in order to get to that deeper blue, we'll just pull this yarn off. And also, this is teaching you how you can do this and maintain that yarn. Absolutely. It's like an ASMR yarn peeling. Absolutely is. It's like an ASMR yarn peeling. Okay, and see, like right there is where we want to take this. Now what I'm going to do is take it right here. We have this assortment of yarn. Now if I wanted to waste a bunch of yarn, I would have done this and then just like cut and then made it into mane. But to me, that's kind of a waste. So we put this over here because we can, like I said, we can wind this. Or the other thing you can do is take a piece, put it around here and tie it. That way it doesn't go funky on you. And now, oh my friends, get this off my earrings. Now that's the thing I'm going to show you is, like, if you wear earrings, this might catch on them. I'm just going to be silly today and wear the hat. Why not, right? It's a fun hat. Wear this whenever. Now that we're down to this, like, see how much yarn is still there? Like, knuckle gloves, maybe knuckle gloves, perhaps a scarf. I'm not mad at that. Find a hole in that. There's a spot right here that's like a little bigger than the rest, so I can just do that. Okay, so leave this length of yarn on here because you want that for the tail. Sometimes we just have to have a doofy day. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now this is how I'm going to show you how to do that knot. It's the other thing I don't like about the, I mean, I love my frame. It's just the frame is it's too big. Got a text from VisionWorks saying, "Oh, it's time for your annual checkup." Dudes, it was time for my annual checkup last month. Okay, so we're going to go through that same hole twice. And just do this. Now, you want to start turning this. Go into the next. Over. Go through. Go to. Bring that back through. Right there. Go through. Through two. Do it again. Now there's different ways you can do this, but sometimes I just like this method for the inner part. Now for the outer part, you can also do this different as well. Goodness, that doesn't want to catch. Well, maybe that's a sign to just go on ahead into another part. It doesn't want to go. Must be a bit flu-boo. Go through, go to, back through there, go through two, and do that again. Go through and go through two, and then we're going to continue in a circular pattern until it comes to a certain point. Oh my gosh, I wish I had my bandana. Like the cats have horrible dander. And I can't find my gosh darn bandana. I mean, I have my Star Trek one, but I have that for other purposes. Helps me live long and prosper. So, yeah, I'm going to teach you guys this flower real quick. Because I don't want the video to be too long. Everybody says, oh, some of your videos are too long. So, I mean, if you want to learn, you have to be patient. You really do. That's the point to that, is you have to be patient. It takes me a lot of patience to be able to teach. It does. It takes me a lot of patience just to be able to teach people. And it's the same thing. You have to have patience with the person that's teaching you so that you can actually learn the full skill of what's being taught. Where did that go here? Anyway, get through. Just take it through. And then what I'm going to do is loop that around. And there's a reason why I'm going to teach you this. See, go through one, go through two, go two. Now this is because we're going to make the petal a little bit bigger. And that's how you make your flower petals a little bit bigger. Go through one, go through two, go through. Take it over to the next. Through one, go through two, go through. And then repeat that in the same hole. One, two, and through. Repeat that one more time. Except for we're going to do a different step on that. Go through two, go through two. And now we are going to start to turn this more. And we're going to repeat that because you're going to skip a hole. Go through one, go through two, go through. Okay, now this is for expansion of this. One, two, and through. One, two, and through. And now we're going to go back to the same process. I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. You ever just get those days where your face itches? Our faces itch worse now than they used to. go through, go through. And now we're back to the first process I just showed you. Take that, go through, and then we're just gonna go ahead and take that one on through. And because as we turn this, this actually starts making the shape. And I'm gonna make a few of these darker color ones and attach them on the hat in various places. Because like I said, you don't really want to have too much of one color. You want to make sure there's a bunch of colors. It makes it more fun. So I need one here, maybe one there, and a couple of them here. And then this hat is completely finished. Which would be great. It's wunderbar. It is. It's wunderbar. So we take this here. Now we're going to turn this and go inward. So go through that one and then through that one. And then we go back down through that same space like we've been doing to turn this. Okay? And then we repeat that one more time. Repeat it just one more time. You might not like my rhyme, but we do. Oh, I'm just trying to be silly. Yeah, I feel sorry for you parents that are doing this. It's supposed to be virtual schooling to help your kids. Like, it is not the best. It is not the best. I've heard from a lot of my friends that it's been a nightmare so far. It's just been a virtual nightmare for them. No joke. My friend Doug Paulson, I'm gonna link him, has said it is a nightmare. Especially where he lives. Good grief. I mean, you might as well just do the whole entire, like, homeschool thing. Then you don't have to deal with them. I mean, it's legal to just homeschool your kids. Well, that is in some states. In some other states, it's weird that it's illegal to homeschool. Is that weird? I think that's weird. You have the right. It's your child. Okay, we're turning this again. It's your child or children. Too many people are using COVID as an excuse. Like, what? And then we apparently only have 12 more weeks of that left. What's 12 more weeks? Election day. The Dems are like, oh, you only have 12 more weeks. Really? That's what you said the last time. And the last time before that. And at the beginning of this. It's a debauchery. We're going to make fun of it. Okay, and we're turning this and we're making those little rose petals. And then I'm going to come over here. What I'm going to do is take it through that rose petal and just take it through. And this is when we take it through the bottom to the middle. Grab that loop. Make sure it's on the hook really good. Because if it's not, it's going to get messed up. And pull some of that through. We have enough here to pull that through. Snipple some yarn. There we go. Snipples. And then after I place this one on the hat, then I'm going to go ahead and end this video for today. See, and look, you can take off this hat and it doesn't give you weird hat hair. Plus my cranium is warm. It really is. So I'm thinking I might want to go ahead and place this one like right about here. I'm kind of liking that because I don't want to place like too much here, even though that would be nice. I think it needs to go right about here to contrast between this pink and the white. And then we'll put a small one here and a small one here. And maybe a little one right there. Maybe. But again, take your crochet hook. Place it where you need it to be. Not where your hand is not. See, my hand is not going in the right direction. Bring it through there. Take one of these. Okay. Pull that through. Wow, this worked out better than the other one. For that. Okay. Then we have one more strand to bring through. And then tie this. And oh my gosh, like I said, this hat's been, kind of fun. Just, it has been fun. This hat's been fun. It's kind of refreshing to do something different than I always do. And that's why I say this is the fascination. I'm fascinated with different things. Oh, now I can scratch. I don't know what's with my scalp lately. I've been getting like some really bad dry scalp. Not dandruff, but just dry scalp. I just haven't been getting the dandruff portion. So again, to do this knot, we take these and take it as if you were tying a shoe. And then another one. And then one more of those. 3 times the charm in that one. And then take this and do one like this. You see how I have that on my fingers like that? I hold it, 2 fingers, pull that through. And when you actually pick up on doing these techniques, and it goes much, much faster for you as you get better at it. It just takes some practice, quite frankly. It just takes some practice. So I'll show this on one more time. Now that I have that flower on there. Well, those flowers on there. And of course, when you put it on, of course, you're going to have to adjust that mane the way you want it. See how that like kind of brings that out? Brings it out a little bit more. I'm not sure I want to put one here now. Maybe just up here. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I do like these colors together. I didn't know if this would really like go good or not. Now, when I go to make up my mind, I want to do the gloves, the knuckle gloves. I love making knuckle gloves. Yes. I think I might go ahead and make a pair of knuckle gloves to go with this hat. And like I said, this thing is warm. Seen ya? When you feel cold, put on a unicorn hat and say, hey. Kind of hay that the horses eat. Yeah, this is a fun hat. Absolutely. And like I said, cutting these strands long like that, you can take them. Now what I've done to like get it like this is I've unraveled them, and then I take a tiny brush and brush it out. And brush it out, and then you get this mane with the, I was going to put a tail on it, but then I'm like, nah. You just take your different colors, right? I think I have another long strand over here. No? I thought I did. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. You guys kind of get the idea. It's like you just take it, and at some point you just even them, tie them on the hat, and make some mane out of it. So the main part of today's video is this hat and how to put the flowers on, show you how the mane is on here. That may need a haircut. It doesn't really matter. But this hat is a machine wash on gentle, and you can throw it in the dryer, but I would suggest letting it air dry. Although you can put it in the dryer, which is okay, you can. You don't have to put it on the low setting because you want to make sure that every little crack and crevice of this kind of hat dries really, really, really good. So that's all we got to say about that hat. And stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. Because, like, I have, like, look at how much yarn I have. Oh, look, that looks like a funny little thing there, doesn't it? Looks like a funny little creature. I don't know what kind of creature that would be, but it looks like a funny little creature. So I will see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week.